Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Let me start chess.com rapid, obviously, as always. Let me share my no wait, it's already shared, right? Let me go on Discord. Is that in the bot publishing stuff anymore? Or is it gonna publish it soon? I don't know, but how are you doing, guys? I know that I stream a little bit less than I used to, but this is how it's gonna be. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna post more videos. Okay, have you actually found the game or what is going on? Come on, please. Find me a game. I want game. I want to beat somebody. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the bot hasn't posted about us, but it is what it is. I will post it myself then. Share. I don't know why. I don't know why I cannot find the game. But it is what it is, I guess. Yo, Atarva, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, thank you for the good luck, but the game is done. It was yesterday. I won against International Master. So kind of happy. I don't know what is going on, man. I really don't know what is going on. Why is it always when I want to find the game on chess.com, I just cannot find it? Yeah, and how are you doing? Have you like signed up for any like over the board tournaments or something? And I'm again on my peak. That's good, man. That's good. That's very good. What openings do you play, by the way? What is going on with this motherfucking chess.com? Now it even it just froze. Black for white, black. Tell me, hi, Freeman, Kai Half, how are you? I mean, tell me white, tell me black, right? You can tell me both. Are we going to find the game today or or what's going on? Guys, if you want to play me, just tell me your nickname because yeah, thank you. I will. I mean, one day I'm pretty sure I'm going to reach 2600. The question is when. That's it. Anybody want to play a game with me because I just cannot find a match? Or okay, yeah, I get you. You have That's good. That's good that you have notifications. I'm not going. I used to stream every day because I just could, but lately I'm not going to be able to. But I'm going to, try to record more videos and all that stuff. You're playing against a Jewish person. Why did I need to highlight this? I'm not sure. Okay, I get you. Scotch game. I mean, the Scotch isn't bad. It's like I would say it's kind of drawish. But I've never played it really, so Really? Alright. So what about it? Even if I do, what about it? Maybe I have long hair, that's it. That's it. I think that's why I might resemble Magnus. That's why Magnus might resemble me, because I have the long hair. Mm, well, I mean, I'm right? Yeah, I think so. I think so, yeah. But I know with me, it's always like, I have long hair, but then one day I just cut everything and I have zero hair. I have 3 millimeter hair. That's just how I do things. Guys, let's not focus on looking like Magnus. Let's focus on playing like Magnus, or even better than Magnus. E4. Yeah, I mean, let's take control of the center. I don't know what to say about this game. Maybe it was a mistake to block my bishop. I'm going to play with a pawn down. Does making notes give you clarification? Making notes like during the game or after the games, like having a chess notebook? What do you mean? During? No, it doesn't really. It doesn't. I think it can even throw you off balance, because you need to focus on something else, right? You need to focus on additional thing, on an additional thing. For, let's see. I'm going to push d5. With black, the Caro-Kann is a good option, but it's very defensive. Like, I've played the Caro-Kann 3 times this year. I mean, in 2025, and I had 3 draws. So that's a very like solid defensive opening. I don't know if it's your style. I wouldn't recommend this to a beginner, I would say. But I would recommend Sicilian, neither for anything. Any Sicilian. Sicilian. Do you know Witty Alien? I've heard about it. I've heard about him. I mean, I know the Alien Gambit. Somebody also said that I sound like Witty Alien, or look like Witty Alien. I don't remember. um. mm, so yeah, I mean, that's all I know. I don't really like watch his content or anything like this. Oh yeah. I know. I don't think so, man. Personally, I don't think so. The crownless man is here. That's good. That's good. If you guys like wondering what crown, like, you can look at the chat. Everybody has a crown. Crown hashtag one. Crown hashtag two. MMA has zero, no crown. I don't know why, but it's just what it is. Man, Caro-Kann Destroyer. I mean, I wouldn't say so. I know the Alien Gambit, but if you know how to play against it, you're gonna win. You're gonna have a better position and all that stuff. I think my position is better, actually. And if you are asking why I think my position is better, well, I'm getting my pawn back. This is gonna be a huge weakness. And I have more space. So a Caro-Kann, and if I wouldn't recommend this person. It's a good opening, like many people will recommend this to you, but it's all about like your chess personality, your chess style. If you want to play for a win, don't play the Caro-Kann. That's my opinion. If you want to play for the win, play the Sicilian. Alright, and I played Sicilian Dragon yesterday. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm losing this pawn. Stupid. I forgot I'm losing this pawn. What the hell? Yeah, I've played the Sicilian Dragon. Especially if you're a beginner, you're going to win many easy games. Many easy games. But later on, you can watch out because you can get... Sicilian Dragon has so much theory that you might just get in a trap or something like this. So watch out. It's a difficult, very advanced opening. But higher risk, higher reward. So you're gonna go bishop to c2? I mean, that makes sense. Very complicated chess game. I don't know what's going on. And I have one more issue that time. Again, as always. I think knight to c4 might be the best, but then bishop to d3. What if I go and what if I make this weird pawn sacrifice to just block his bishop? Why not take on c6? Here. Bishop d3. Rook c1, knight b3. What do you think of French? French, good one. I've played the French in 2000. I've played the French 3 times in 2025. And I've won 3 games, but I don't know much theory. Like French again, opening with lots of theory, with a lot of risk, but if you know how to play it, you can destroy your opponent. But it's a very advanced. I think it's like the Greenfeld kind of like. You really have to watch out. Really have to watch out because one mistake and you're done. I think bishop h3, knight here, knight to c4. I mean, that's like my #1 goal in this game, just to keep this bishop dead. I don't know how long I can do it for. You played tournaments? Well, I played like league yesterday. I won. I'm happy. And last tournament I've played in December slash start of November, and it went very bad. I lost my FIDE rating. But you know, next I'm going to have a tournament in like 2 weeks, even less. So maybe I'm gonna get some rating back and you know play some good games. Who knows? Alright, f6 here. I mean, because rook is kind of struggling to find space. And now he's got the bishop open, but I'm controlling the d-file, which is a huge difference in my opinion. Okay, and e6. Whoa, we're going for the king. We're going for the king. Also, maybe bishop g2 was an idea. Okay, no time to think about this now. Put the rook to the game. Bang. What are you doing, my boy? That's weird. That's a weird move. That's a weird move. I wouldn't do it. I'm not sure how I can punish it yet. But look at those pieces. They are all like not where they should be. What if I take and okay, he takes them here. So I'm gonna go here, and if he takes, I'll just promote. He needs to react, and then I bring the knight into the game, and look at those. All of the pieces are on the side of the chessboard. We can play the match. Yeah, we can play one match. Tell me your chess.com name, and we will play. Okay, knight d6. We're going to e8. But then king h8, and what do I do next? I'm not sure yet. Bishop e6 is my next idea. Okay, knight to e8 here. Bishop e6. Bishop e6, rook a6. Okay, doesn't matter. I don't know what's going on at this point. But yeah, knight to e8. Wait, somebody wrote something, but I cannot respond now. Bishop d5, rook g6 here, bishop f. Oh! But the thing is, he can run away to the side, but I'm sacrificing it. I don't care. Oh, it's Guaraviangra. Hello. If he goes here, it's checkmate, but he can go here, and that's a problem. Can we checkmate with those three pieces? I mean, shouldn't he go for a win? Maybe not, because knight f6 next. Okay, it might be a draw. It might be a draw. It might be a draw. Because now knight f6 loses the game. What have you done, brother? What have you done? GG, I've won. I think I've won. So who said I'm cooked? Who said I'm cooked? Who said I'm cooked? Please say that again. We got this, we got this. GG. Remember, knight plus a rook. Maybe they are not good like in the middle game. Maybe they are not good in the middle. Let me just save this. Save this game. Maybe they are not good in the middle game, but they are very good as checkmating mates, checkmating friends. You know, knight plus the rook always give some checkmating ideas. So remember that. Yeah, I do for sure. Okay, Gaura Viangra 7-7. You will reach your destination, even if by wandering. Those truly lost are the ones who never left home, and one day you will be a grandmaster. Oh my gosh. That's not you, right? Gaura Viangra 7-7. Is this really you? Fucking hell. Alright. Yeah, man, I'm for sure I have Gotham Chess in my DMs, yeah. Thank you for the likes, guys, by the way. Thank you for the likes. Alright, let's play the Karokan. You were asking me for the Karokan, then let's do Karokan. Right, I need to DM somebody. I wasn't. Alright, I'm back. I'm in this position. I like it. What can I tell you? I like it. Yeah, I would play c4 instead of bishop g4, though it loses tempo. I like that position a lot. I would play c4 instead of bishop g4. c4, you sure? Oh, c5? Wait, I don't know. You mean c5? Yeah. Okay, I get you. No, it's not my. I'm thought that I don't really want to like move. If I can move a piece, I prefer to move a piece rather than a pawn. That's it. And c5 is not going to run away. I'm always going to have c5. Yeah. I think that's a mistake. I don't know. Just too much. Too many weaknesses. I would rather... Okay. Does he pre-move c3? Should I pre-move queen d4? Okay, but I want to free ban Kafi High. Like he said, you're cooked. Last game. And what? Then the sacrifice made sense. And the sacrifice gave me the win. Alright, knight takes f3. I mean, this is the Karokan. Like, you're not going to checkmate your opponent in 20 moves for sure. You just have no. Even if you're super engine 4,000 rated engine, and you're playing against somebody who's 10 rate. Oh. No, he said, oh, you cooked. Oh, okay. I thought, like, I'm cooked. Okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, okay. I'm returning everything. I'm returning your honor, my friend. Yeah, so this is the Karokan. Like, if you're 4,000 rated player, I don't know how it's possible, but if you are, and you're playing against 10 points rated player, you're not going to win in 20 moves. You're not going to win in 20 moves. You need... Yeah, those games always last at least 40. Unless they surrender. Because, like, you see, those pawns, like, they haven't really moved. But you're building a very solid structure, and with time, you're by slowly improving, exchanging pieces. Turns out your pawn structure is amazing, and you have high chances of winning in the end game. I think I'm still going to castle because, well, I want to push those pawns and open up, so I want to keep the king on the side of the chessboard. Bishop is better than the knight, for sure. Especially because we have rooks. But even without the rooks, I think we are doing very well. Oh, we are playing without additional time. He's gonna lose on time. Yeah, okay, GG. Yeah, I thought we were playing 3+2. Just kick him out. But Guaravengra is playing... Guys, do you think he's playing like 200 rated player? Because I would give him a lot more. Alright, GG Guaravengra. I mean, everything was okay. But this is like new one. That's a very important aspect. Like, whenever you move this bishop, b2 becomes a weakness, right? Plus, there was problem with d4 and a3. Another mistake. Why a3? Why a3? You should have played d4 and pawn to c3 and keep this chain. So you have something like this. And this pawn should stay here probably. Maybe later on try to gain some space on the queen side with rook and the bishop. Try to expand the reach of your bishop and the rook with using this pawn. So yeah, I mean c3 is like the key. You have to play c3. You have to play c3 in this type of position, because otherwise the d4 pawn just dies, and that's what happened. It's just GG here. I'm a pawn up, I'm gonna push and win. Alright. Anybody else wants to play a game? Yo there, mate, how are you doing, Captain? I do remember your name, Captain Guts. But I think you're not on like Discord, so I don't remember you exactly. Yeah, it's been a while. I think a week. I think it's been a week. It's been a week. Alright. Are we going to find the game? Let's see. Let's go. Oh, I've played him. The real Bobby Fischer. What do we play here? What do we play? Come on, somebody choose. E5, E6, C5, C6. We have 4 choices. I can play you next, yeah. E5, E6, C5, C6. What do I do? Alright. C6 dragon? What? So how are you doing these days, man? I'm doing good. I've played like a kind of tournament game. It's a league in England. And I've won the game against International Masters, so I'm happy. I played this exact opening, but kind of different variation, and I know that you're supposed to play d5, but I don't know the theory exactly, so I'm gonna go with e6. I'm going to exchange this boy. Bros, can you play with me? Yes, but after this game. I cannot just leave this game and start playing with you. And yeah, I mean, doing good overall. It always can be better, right? Always can be better, but cannot complain. Alright, what do I do? Do I just take on b3 or do I go? I think knight to c4, right? And now I've watched the Bobby Fischer. He's not the real Bobby Fischer. He's not the real Bobby Fischer, because the real Bobby Fischer would go queen to d3 and give away the bishop, and then go for the checkmate. It has been lots since I played you too, yeah. I can play all of you if you want to, but not like... I'm going to play one game against a viewer, one game against a random player, one game against a viewer, one game against a random player. Alright. b5, take. Do I go queen a5? Then always knight to d5 ideas. Exactly. Maybe I just need to sacrifice this. Okay, let's go. Let's sacrifice the bishop. Let's see what's gonna happen after this. I think you need to take. I think you need, unless you have queen e2. Okay, but then I take and bishop e6, and I'm okay. And oh no, that would be stupid if I sacrificed even this here. No, okay, knight to g4, and queen e2 fork doesn't work because knight to e3. Okay, I've sacrificed a piece. I need to take this. And now I'm just going for the mate, trying to get the mate. Can I do it? I'm not sure. Sacrifice another pawn. I think he will question his username, who the real Fisher is then. Yeah, we will see. We will see. I don't know if the sacrifice wasn't correct for sure, like Stockfish wouldn't do it. You are a great man and with no attitude. I see your behavior. Your parents have given you very good manners. I told you, and despite being such a great player, you played the match with me. Bishop to e5. Okay, what do I do? h5? Or do I just ignore it and play b4? Or do I just go b4? Okay, if I go b4, knight d5, e6. Alright, I have an idea. Come on, knight d5. Oh, we are getting closer to my king, right? The knight is going back close to my king, but there is something you don't see, my friend. There is something you don't see, and this is this, and that's what you don't see. Okay, and how do you defend against this? I'm not blushing, but listen, Guaravian Gracha is my GM. He always tells me things like those. Whenever he's always on the stream, and he always tells me things like those, or like some motivational speeches. Oh yeah, he has knight to d3. Oops. I did not think about this. The simplest defense. And I did not think about it. Okay. I think it's still good. Okay, queen to d8. The problem is that queen f7 is in defense. Queen e7, I cannot go to a5. But I think queen e7 is better. And now he needs to move the rook back, right? He tries his best to motivate you. Yeah, I mean, he's just part of the family. As all of us are. Okay, what if I go rook to rook to c3, bc, and then king a1 is the problem. Okay, let me bring the queen to the attack and also attack e4. And then I'm thinking of rook to c3, but then it doesn't make sense because it doesn't do anything. Okay, of course, yeah, it's just the rook to c3 that he just can ignore it. He can just ignore it. Maybe queen c7 was the best. Okay. Yeah, queen c7 was the best move. Look. Just like putting more pressure on the c2. Okay. Still doing good. I think it's just time to bring more pawns into the attack. If you play rook to c3, then Gotham Chess needs to quit his job. Yeah, but rook to c3 just doesn't do anything. This is something I have in my mind, yeah, obviously. HG or FG? I think HG. And You know what? There is nothing that can happen to me, I think. Unless he has some crazy knight h5 sacrifices later on. But for now, I'm safe. Especially because of this bishop. Like, first of all, this knight is annoying him. Second of all, even if he gets to the queen here, king to f8 and I'm safe. Like, the bishop is an amazing defender of the king. Now another question. Do we go a3, b3? But then why did we bring the... Maybe that was the mistake. Maybe I should have just gone a5, a4, a3, b3, queen f6. Because now the queen cannot go onto this diagonal. So we gotta change the idea. Okay, b3, cb. If I go a3, you go here. Okay, maybe actually queen e7, right? Queen e7. But then he just goes rook to f2, and what can I do? Right? a3, b3, and that's the end of my attack, kind of. If I go b3, cb, ab, takes, b3, cb, ab, a3, takes, and nothing, really nothing. Oopsie. No, I have no idea what to do now. d5, e5. I think I've run out of fuel. Yeah, so that was the mistake. Queen b7 was the mistake. It looked good because I was like attacking e4, looking at the king through the pawns, but it really didn't give me anything. Okay, a3 now. Wait, wasn't that a mistake? I think that was a mistake. That needs to be a mistake, unless he just ignores. Okay, rook to g7 next. He's about to sacrifice his rook now. So I gotta defend queen f6. Alright. I mean, kind of close, but the knight is still doing its job. But I have rook to c2 and then checkmate threat in the next move. That's what I was thinking about. So let's just do d takes e here. Are you going rook to f1? Then I just take. I think I gotta do it. Yeah, that's true. We gotta give the rook away, what can I tell you? Look at how many pawns I have, by the way. I am a rook down. But I have 4 pawns in exchange. If we exchange the queens, it's GG. If he finds a way to exchange the queens, it's the end of the game. He just has queen h4 and that's the end. That's the end. Unless I have one more sacrifice, e4. Yeah, queen h4, okay. Yeah, the only move that I have is e4 now. I am a rook down, mate. Rook down. Yeah, queen b7 wasted 2 tempos. Alright, what do we do here? I mean, he needs... if I was him, I would just exchange the queens, like, after 5 seconds of thinking. Yeah, take the queen. I mean, he needs to take the queen. He should take the queen. He's, he's the real Bobby Fischer, so he he can do something unexpected. Okay, alright. Okay, queen to c3, knight to b4. Okay, why did you sack your rook here? Oh, because if I move it away, then rook to g7, king g7, queen h6, king g8, queen h8, checkmate. So I needed to give away the rook. Right, we need to sacrifice the pawn. Why? Because I want to open up this guy. What? Wait, didn't I have the... Okay, I didn't. I thought I had this. But then again, he can just go king to b1. Okay, I mean... I don't have rook to a8. Huh, that's a problem. Queen to c3, knight to b4. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay, queen to c3. If I was him, I would just give away the rook. And for simplicity, just give away the rook for the bishop and chill out. But okay, this guy doesn't want that. Rook to a8 doesn't work, and that's like the biggest issue here in this position. If it worked, everything would be fine. Okay, queen to a5. We still have some chances, like we can still fight. The problem is that I cannot even get to like the dark squares here, because this is protected by b4, this is protected by the knight. But okay, look at he lost after queen to c3 though, right? Did he? No. Just takes. Depends. He would be losing if I had rook to a8, but the problem is the queen is defending a8. Another problem, I have 1 minute on the clock. I don't know how I'm supposed to win this game if I have 1 minute on the clock. Queen to h4 doesn't work. Okay, he cannot checkmate my king now. That's one positive thing. But again, a rook down. A rook down, that's too much. Rook to b4 is the threat. He needs to move away. Okay. Exactly. That's not the threat. My rook needs to stay on the 8th rank because the queen can always... His queen can always attack me from the bottom. Rook a8, queen to c3. Wait. Rook b4, queen to c4. Maybe he doesn't see the attack. Maybe he doesn't see the attack on the rook. Oh man. His queen is amazing. That's another problem. Okay, GG. That's a GG. If you need to move your rook to f8, it means something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with the position. But why not rook to b7 now that I'm thinking about it? I don't know. I should have played rook to b7. Still would have some chances. Maybe little chances, but I would have some. Okay. Queen c7. He's gonna go rook to h1 or something, and now go rook to c8. But you know what's the problem? The time. We have no increment. GG. It's just GG at this point. Maybe rook to a8 was better, but I'm not sure. Rook to a8 was better, yeah. Because now I have to sacrifice. Just go rook to g1 and it's GG. Oh. Quite sad. But it is what it is. Okay, rook to a4. And he can just... Oh, okay, queen b7. Queen b8. Why not queen b8? GG. Wait, what if I played queen to c3? Okay, then you go here. Okay, I've tried, but... Okay, I'm gonna play Freeban Kai Hive. And then I'm gonna play Atarva. But let me look at this game first. Yeah, I mean the sacrifice wasn't accurate, but... Exactly, you see, queen b7 was a good move, it looks like. And then pawn to b... Okay, but pawn to b3, c takes b. A takes b, rook takes c4. Oh, I have intermediate move, I can give a check here, I forgot. Okay, and if you go a3, I take, you take, and how is this equal? Whoa. Okay, that's why, because you need c rook to c2. And that's somehow a little bit better for black. But pretty equal. Okay. And then it's just GG after that, yeah. Although... Yo. That's a draw? Hey, that's still a draw. What do you mean that's a draw? Those 3 pawns and the computer is saying I can still fight with a rook down. Wow. Well, I sacrificed the pawn. Ooh. That's what MMA said, I think. Queen to c3. Oh yeah. I think that's what MMA said. Yeah, you were right. Yeah, you were right. I completely did not think about this. Queen to c3. And then after that, GG. Okay, I missed queen to c3. Not good. So how do I... Okay, take the queen, broad blushing. My idea is... Alright, let's go. Yeah, you were right, my mate. I'm kind of sad. What can I tell you? I'm kind of sad that I missed this because this game would be good. I mean, this game was interesting. This game was interesting. I'm not sure bishop before works, but let's do it. Knight c6. Exactly, that's why bishop before wasn't the best, I think. Man, I think the best move is this. Why would he play a gambit against you? I'm not sure, but it's not like a real... It's just one pawn, it doesn't really matter. And with a gambit, maybe I don't know it, and I make a stupid mistake. So I think that's actually the best idea, to play a gambit against me, because maybe you make a mistake somewhere. Maybe I make a mistake somewhere. Yeah, but here I'm just a pawn up. That's it. I'm just a pawn up. The bishop is a good piece, I think, especially if I manage to play f5. Rook e8, f5, e4. Okay, e4. And bishop d7. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Oh. Tip, tip. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, if I took and the king was here, bishop g7, king g7, I'm losing a queen. Oops, 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 oops again. Oops again. Oops again. No, but don't listen to Atarva. You've tried the gambit and it wasn't, like, in my opinion, that was a good choice. Because, it's always good to surprise your opponent who is higher rated. Like, maybe he is higher rated, but in this opening I'm a lot lower rated because I don't play it usually. And if you know how to play it, then no. But let's not play rematch for now. Let me play rapid. But thank you for the game. I can analyze it for you, by the way. Alright, let's see. I mean, I don't know what to say about the gambit. I think bishop f8 is the best move. That's something that tells me, like, from my memory. I'm not sure. No, bishop f8 is a weird move. Hello, SD Hope. How are you doing, my friend? Bishop f8 was weird, but it is what it is. And yeah, I mean, you just hang the piece. That's... Thank you, thank you. I used to have a crazier one. I used to have a checkered one. But yeah, GG, Freeman Kai Hive. Oh, we are playing against my friend. We met a friend on online. The last one with in the Danish Gambit? Maybe. Not. It doesn't remind me of a game in 1800s to me at least. For me at least. Yeah, my friend. Online friend, online friend. Mm, 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 mm. What's your rating though? His rating is around 1800 or maybe 2000 rapid. 2000 rapid. C takes D, knight takes D5, yeah? C5, E5, C5, B6, takes, Queen A4. Bishop G5, takes. Bishop E3, takes C4. I think Bishop E3. 2100 rapid now, okay. Yeah. Well, you had 2 minutes on the clock, and plus increment, you didn't have to be in hurry. Mm. No, wait. Okay, let me just go A3, B takes C. IQP positions? Is that an IQP position? Isolated pawn, do you mean? Isolated queen pawn, okay, yeah. Okay, no longer isolated, no longer isolated. You had a good position for a while, but you like just normal. Like you didn't have any winning position, you didn't have anything crazy. You just had a white advantage for a while. Yeah. Isolated queen pawn. But your position was just good. But then after you gave the bishop away, it was just GG. Okay, C takes D, E takes D, or C takes D, knight takes D5. What do you think he's gonna do? I think I'm gonna take this. Because if I don't, then he takes and plays E5 later on. So I just want to take and then develop my bishop. Ready? With black? The Tarash, like, D5, C5, D5, C5, E6, knight F6, knight C6, bishop E7, castles. In Krakow, in the tournament that they played 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I had a game against Reti and I got very good position, but I just, after move 10, it was -2. Like, I was winning. And I just got crazy and, and blundered and lost eventually. Alright, now he's thinking. Just queen to d2. So is he gonna develop through b6? What is he planning to do? I'm not sure, to be honest. Not sure at all. c4. Okay. It's a good idea. Good idea. He played very well here. Looks like queen to d. Looks like queen to d2 wasn't the best. Rook b1, queen c7, rook b5, b6. Oh man. Do I need to go here? Really? And say, oh no, I blundered, I agree with you. You're better than me. I think I do. Oh my gosh, such a simple idea. They missed. And also bishop d3 worked. Bishop d3 because if he takes I have bishop d3 because if he takes I have knight bishop h7. Okay, c4. F takes c is not a problem for me. Plus rook to c1. This is a weakness. Not gonna lie, this is a weakness. I think I'm gonna go after this one, you know. And maybe, you know, see ya tomorrow. So how would you evaluate this position? How would you evaluate this position? Is better here or is white better here or black better here? Because I have an idea. Even I can give you a number that I believe the position is evaluated on. Yeah, white better, yeah. I think it's like plus 0.2. But for humans, white is a lot better. Because I have the center. That's it. I have the center. What can I tell you? I would take and play b6 if I was him. And then I would go bishop d3 as white. And then if bishop a6. Oh, alright. Alright, never mind. What is going on? It's a good move, I think. That's a good move. Knight to d5. Okay. Bishop to d3. Alright, I'm playing this move without thinking. Bishop d3, I think is the best. Now he cannot move this because I'm gonna take and be defending the pawn, the queen. So the best move I think is just take like this, and then bishop h7, king h8, and we are going for the king. But maybe castles first, yeah? I will castle. I mean, you know what I'm going to do, right? Just sacrifice. Always sacrifice. And queen g7. Queen g7, queen h5. Oh, that's even better. You're right, mate, you're right. You are right. But I have queen g3 now. We have the sacrifice day today. Always sacrifice. Any game we play, we sacrifice. We sacrifice. And you know what? Maybe I am a point down. Maybe I am a piece down for the pawns. But time is ticking. Time is ticking without increment. And that favors me because I'm attacking. Yeah. Alright. If I go here, rook to g8, yeah? Almost anything I do, rook to g8. I can try to kick him out. And that's the only idea I have. One positive thing is that his bishop is kind of useless here. Like, we are playing on the dark squares. The king is on the dark square. Everything here is like weak dark squares. I have a dark square bishop. The bishop seems useless in my opinion. Do I really do it? Do I really go rook to c1 and sacrifice? And queen e5? What's going on with me today? Or just bishop f4? That's it, man. Why not? Alright, I mean, we've gotta do something. I don't know what else I can do. Maybe rook to e1. Maybe rook c1. Queen f4. Rook f8, obviously. Queen e4. This game can end up badly for me. For me, bad to me. Bad to me, yeah. For me. Rook a d1, rook d3, rook g3. Maybe that's the idea. His queen is kind of misplaced for now, but yeah, it can change in one move. Literally one move. And then rook f4. Oh man. It's a disaster. g4, queen h4, gf, rook to g5, gg. Is he planning to sacrifice his rook? Please don't sacrifice your rook, man. Another idea, a4. And he has, oh, maybe that was his idea, knight to d2. Okay, rook a to d1. defending this fork. Another idea, knight to d6. And then I cannot defend the pawn. I did not think about this. Fuck. No, please. Please. Unless this is the idea now. Oh. This is the idea. Okay, I got some counterplay. That's a quick move made on impulse. He's not happy with the position, I think. Oh, okay. Queen e4, rook g5. I don't wanna look at this position now. Queen to c1, man. Sacrifice. Sacrifice without thinking. And yeah, I didn't have to sacrifice. What did I do? I could have just played rook to d3. But okay, I sacrificed. Who cares? Looks like I'd like to sacrifice. I think I'm gonna win this. Exchange. Rook for 2 pieces, but look at his king. Queen c3. King g8. Rook h3. Here, queen g5. And again, that's a bad move. Okay, rook to f2. No other idea. Rook to f2, I think. 40 seconds. Fuck. Holy fuck. That might be a mistake. Queen to c3. I think it was a mistake. I liked rook to h. Can I play you next? Wait. Oh my gosh, I missed e5. Wait. Give me a minute. You liked rook to h3, but rook to h3, he just takes. And I go here, and then he goes queen e3. And exchanges and wins. What's going on here? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a misclick. We got it, but it was... Update will win. Who's that? Who's ECKGG? I'm not sure. You haven't said anything. Just type it and I'm gonna play you. Alright, Atarva, one game and then I go. What's your name, Atarva? But who is City Bliss? Come on, just say hi and then we will play. If you don't introduce yourself, how can I play you, bro? Atarfa Gamer 1x. Alright, let's play 3+2 and then I will go. What was funny? What was funny? Alright, I'm gonna show you the French then. Takes D, knight f6. Come on, like I was supposed to show you the French, but you are just playing the exchange variation, mate. No, please. Castle, I guess. And that's the problem, you see? That's why you should focus on the king side first, bishop b2. Because now I'm gonna get you here. Come on, I mean, you know, on this rating it doesn't matter if you play on if for a draw, if you play the exchange variation. It was just a joke. But yeah, I mean, even though we're playing for a draw, he made a little mistake. He didn't castle first. He should have. I think he should have played bishop to e2, and even just let me double his pawns, but have pair of bishops. Now MMA is from a country with like green flag and red dot. Algeria, maybe. Sure. And look at this double attack. And he cannot exchange. He's losing a piece now. Atarva, always castle first. Focus on castle. Because now look what's happening to you. Yeah, GG. Yeah, bishop b4. I don't know what I would. I think bishop e2 is the best. Let's ask our uncle Stockfish. Yeah, bishop to e2. They even like bishop d3. And another thing, don't focus on this side of the chessboard. Like, don't focus on this side of the chessboard. Just play knight to f3 first, and then again bishop d3 and castle, and then you can do anything you want. But first castle. But you focused on c3, and also this knight shouldn't be here, because this pawn should be here rather than the knight. And then yeah, it's just GG. Alright, let me go with the rapid. I want to play one more rapid. What the hell did I even play? French exchange variation. That's what you played. What is he doing with knight to c3? Okay, d6. Bishop d7. We're playing the perk here, I think. Do we exchange this? I'm not a perk expert. I think I'm not supposed to exchange. Okay, I get you. Well, for me it starts to work. For me 3+2 is the best, but you know. I think you need to know how to play 3+2, because when you play rapid 10+0, you need to play quickly to not get timed out, to not get flagged. I love this position because we just moved 2 pawns and we're chilling. We're just chilling here. What if I go like this? I think I can fight for the center like this now. Without castling. Am I gonna make the same mistake as Atarva? Should I have castled first? I don't think. I think I'm safe enough to play c5. I also got a. Oh my gosh, it takes me here. I think I've made a little mistake. Maybe not. Yeah, no, I didn't make a mistake. But I didn't think about e takes d. Maybe I should have gone h6, g5, fg. de, here bishop e5. But then my king is weak. Alright. What happens after queen a5? I mean, okay, queen a5, the knight is defended. Looks like I'm in trouble. Looks like I'm in trouble. I mean, just a little trouble. Queen a5, queen d2 takes. It's just a little trouble. Don't worry. I'm gonna be okay. Maybe I should have castled. Okay, time to castle now. Wow. Knight to c7. He's winning the rook. Entire rook. But then f6. I don't know what to say about this position. It's messed up. It's messed up. Absolutely messed up. Guys, I need your evaluation. I need your evaluation of this position. What do you think? What do you think is happening here? Because I have an idea on bishop e7 +2. Do you think bishop e7 was good? Because I think it wasn't. Unless he goes knight c7 now, yeah, works. Okay, he goes like this. So I gotta give the exchange back. I mean, oh man, and now he wins another exchange. Fuck yeah. Yeah, well, maybe more than +2. Knight c6, knight a8. Knight c5 here, d3. Always castle first. Always castle first. Everything will be okay. Bishop f5 or d3. I mean, I can still fight. I have 3 pieces in the attack. Bishop f5, that's the problem. But then I have knight e4. Okay, yeah, develop the bishop here. I decide maybe d3, yeah. I mean d3, c takes d, bishop c3. But then I was thinking king f1 and I cannot do anything. And the fact that I'm gonna win exchange doesn't give me anything. Because I'm a rook and, well, I have a knight. No, I have a bishop for 2 rooks. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's equal. But now maybe d3, bishop d4, and then knight to f3 next, yeah. Queen e3, queen c1. Knight to e4, knight to f3. Knight c6, knight f3. Knight f3 is super annoying. Super annoying move. Queen e3, then queen c1. I have an idea. Knight to c6 and d3 then. But maybe I was supposed to play d3 first, because now the bishop can go to d3. I did not think about this. Okay, that's not the problem. Man, what's happening today? Like, I've played 4 games, and in all of them there are like crazy sacrifices and huge material imbalances. I don't know what's going on. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces in the attack, and he has 3 pieces in defense. So we might get something out of this. Exchanging? Why? Because I'm going here on the dark squares. Queen d2, must move. If I had 1 more piece in the attack. Fuck. Queen d2 and I have nothing to play. Unless queen h4. Yeah, queen h4 works. Man, this game is amazing. This game is amazing. Yes, you have a knight on c7, on a8. But it doesn't play here. Don't worry, we're gonna get the win. Two pieces defending against 4 pieces attacking. Man, we're gonna win this game. Do you understand this? I think we're gonna win. I think we are actually going to win. Okay. Do I give bishop e3 first? Queen c4, queen h4? Or do I go queen h4 immediately? You gotta think about this. Bishop to e3. Yo, even if he gives this away, we are kind of equal. Yeah, even if I take the bishop for the queen, he has still two rooks for the queen. I'm thinking about it because if I go bishop e3, then he has queen e1, and then I have knight to d3. If I go queen h4, he needs to play g3 and then go here, queen g2, here. I really gotta think about this, man. I'm not sure. Bishop e3 kind of gives me. And if I go knight to d3, then he cannot take. He needs to go queen d2. And then I attack this. This is the best move. Knight to d3 first. And then queen e3. Isn't that GG? Isn't that... Oh my gosh. She moved around like crazy. And then queen g3 next. Okay, I have knight to c1. Knight to c1. Or because knight to f4 gives rook to e1. Lets him play rook to e1. So I think knight to c1 now. I'm not sure about this move, to be honest. Oh no, this might be inaccurate. This might be inaccurate. Well, you know what? Knight to f4 was simpler. Knight to f4, rook to e1, bishop e4, GG. Okay, knight to c1. Still winning, I think, but not the best. You have a knight, but it doesn't give you anything, man. Yo, Kaleidos, I think you're new here, right? How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing, by the way? He resigned. Okay. Why? Like, why didn't you go this? I go here. You go here. I go here. Here. Oh, and bishop d3. Okay, what do you think about this game? I'm good, thank you. You wanna play a game? Like today, I'm doing very good, as you can see. Those games are I've only played crazy games like those. Like, I've played 4 games, I think. 4 games, there were sacrifices. I mean, doesn't matter, right? You can practice. You can play quick blitz. Okay. If not, then I think I'm gonna go now. But you know, you can leave a sub. and maybe see you tomorrow or next time. Thanks. Bye. See ya, guys.